You know?
You know what they say about the first fruits? They belong to the Most High.
Come.
You know?
Come. Go read verse 10 on that.
Yeah, I can bring out a quick
Go
point.
ahead, bro.
Hey, to match what the brother had brought out, 1 Corinthians 1:25, right? Habakkuk 1:5. Behold, ye among the heathen, in regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days, which ye would not believe, though it be told you.
Come, man. And even going back to during the time when Paul actually started going to the Gentiles, those extra Israelites was like, he preaching to the Gentiles, what he doing? You know what I'm saying? They was tripping about that, man. You know, and then even some of the men of the law was like that. Then Peter had to actually tell them about the vision he seen, man, to clear that up, man. You know, Peter actually had to tell like some of the men of the Lord that was around about the dream and vision the Lord gave him, man. You know,
because Peter was bugged out. You remember when he received it, he didn't understand it.
Right.
You know, but once he got the interpretation of understanding it, he was all set to do it.
Come.
I got one quick. And this Deuteronomy 29 and 29. The secret things belong to the Most High, our power.
The secret things belong to the Most High, our power. But going back to Amos 3:7, he reveals his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. You know, go ahead.
But those things which are revealed belong to us.
Come. Which that goes to the first fruits, man. Go ahead. And eventually the whole nation, man, when in the kingdom, all our people gonna be righteous. All our people gonna have that immortal body, man. You know?
To our children forever.
What?
That we may do all the words of this law.
Come.
Bro, I got a quick one. Psalm 782. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old.
Come.
Parables. You know, parables.
Come.
The parable is a mystery.
Right.
When you speak in a parable or a riddle, that means everybody's not selected to get it.
Come.
Those ungodly men, but the righteous man's gonna get it.
Come.
Just like in the definition of that mystery you was going into.
Come.
That's what like the fruit of. Was it fruit?
Beer, coffee, or chocolate?
Yeah, come.
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead.
Psalm 25:14. The secret of the Lord is with him that fear him.
Right, man. The secrets of the Lord are with him that fear him, man. You know, go ahead.
And he will show them his covenant.
Come, man. You know, he will show them his covenant, which they've been ordained before the foundation of the world, until their glory, man. You know, go ahead.
And my eyes are ever toward the Lord, for he shall pluck my feet out of the net.
Right, and that 144 where the elect period, their eyes gonna be towards the Lord until he pluck our feet out of this trap, man. This Babylon, this captivity, man. You know? Go ahead, bro. That's it.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had something
All right, John 4:9. Then said the woman Samaria to him, how is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Verse 10, Yahushua answered and said unto her, if thou knewest the gift of the Most High, and who it is that said to thee, give me to drink, thou would have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water.
Come.
So, verse 10, when it says, Yahushua answered and said unto her, if thou knowest the gift of the Most High. So he would just let her know at that standpoint, basically, this word, the fully understanding of it's a gift from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And it's going to be only given to a certain group of men, which are the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yep, the salvation belongs to the Jew.
Right.
Come. Keep reading 1 Corinthians, read verse 10.
1 Corinthians 2:10.
Come on.
But the Most High revealed them unto us by his Spirit.
Right, see, so the Most High revealed them to us by his Spirit. Get John 14, verse 6. Go ahead, bro.
The Spirit search all things.
Right, see, the Spirit of the Most High searches all things, man. Go ahead.
Yea, the deep things of the Most High.
Right, yea, the deep things of the Most High.
For what man knoweth the things of man, saving the spirit of man.
Come, right, so the little natural things of man know, man. You know, go ahead.
which is in man.
Come.
Even so, the things of the Most High know it, no man, but the Spirit of the Most High. Keep going on.
Come on, go, yeah, keep going. Nah, you can start right there. You got John up.
Alright, John 14:6. Yahushua said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man come unto the Father but by me.
Come.
Ye have known me, ye should have known my Father also. And from henceforth ye know him and have seen him.
Go ahead.
Philip said unto him, Lord, show us the Father, and sufficeth him us. Yeah.
Right, so if I can say this, even the lot of stuff Yahushua was telling the disciples, it was mysteries unto them then, man. It wasn't revealed unto them then, man. Just like when he told Philip that, Philip ain't understand it, man. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 9. Yahushua said to him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that have seen me have seen the Father. And how sayest thou then, show us the Father?
Right, because even that's like when he was speaking in parables. Then Yahushua go when he get with the disciples by himself. Then he'll break it down to them plainly. You know what I'm saying? He'll start breaking down. He might say something in the parable to the multitude, man, because it wasn't for them to get it, man. But then when he got to his disciples by themselves, he'll basically start breaking the scripture down to them plain. You say you had something, bro?
I had that. What you talking about right now?
Go ahead.
That's John 16:25. It say these things. Excuse me. Slack. These things have I spoken unto you in proverb. But the time cometh when I shall no more speak unto you in proverb, but I shall show you plainly of the Father.
Right, man. That's what Yahushua did, man. Even when he cause see the whole time he was telling them he was gonna be put to death. This was gonna happen, that was gonna happen, and they ain't understand it, man. You know, they was lit, they heard it, but they ain't really fully perceived it. Then it was wrote in the prophecies that was gonna happen, man. Cause even when Yahushua rose from the dead, he basically had to tell them, look, do you not remember in the prophets that the Son of Man must suffer all these things? You know, he had to basically tell them plainly, man. You know, go ahead. But it's only chosen. Only the elect is gonna get there, man. Starting with the 144,000. Okay, you had something?
Yeah. Acts 1:6. When they therefore will come together, they answered him, saying, Lord, would thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Right, cause see, Yahushua rose from the dead. He was there. Then the disciples was still like, they was thinking he was going to restore the kingdom of Israel, man. Because even with those women that he showed himself to, and he basically heard who he was, and they was basically talking like, you didn't hear what happened in Jerusalem, how that the anointed came and they killed him, and we expected him to save Israel basically from the Romans, you know. So they was looking for him to save them then, man, you know. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 7. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father had put in his own power. Which
they ain't understand. They was gonna have to suffer for this truth, man. You know, going back to 2 years of 79, man, you must go through those parables first, man. You know, which they ain't understand that mystery, man. Yahushua was telling them, no, you gonna suffer, you gonna be hated for by all nations for my name's sake, man. You know, and that ain't coming to fruition until after Yahushua was gone, man. You know, go ahead.
It's back in John 14:10.
Go skip down to verse 16. Unless it's something. Oh, you want to finish 10? What? It's something in 10. If you want to read 10.
I'll jump 16.
Okay.
All right, verse John 14:16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever.
Come.
Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive.
Come.
Because they see him not, neither know him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you.
Come. So Yahushua was telling them, look, I'm gonna send you the Spirit of truth, man. Because even though this word spirit is truth, Yahushua still had to basically give them that spirit of truth, man, so they can understand this word, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Come. Verse 18, I will not leave you comfortless, I will come to you.
Come.
Yet a little while, and the world seeth me no more, but ye see me, because I live, ye shall live also.
Come.
At that day ye shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you.
Right, and it's talking about then and it's talking about now, man. You know why? Because what the scripture said, his sheep should hear his voice, man. You know, and we should be known by our fruits, man. And then we understand the mysteries, man. That's how. Read that verse. Read that last verse again. You and me.
John 14:20. At that day ye shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you.
Right, man. By the mysteries that's being revealed unto us, man. You know. You had some, bro.
No,
You had some up. Get back. Go ahead.
This John 15:15. It said, henceforth I call you not servant, for the servant know not what his Lord doeth.
Come. Right. See, he say from henceforth I call thee no more servant, man. So when Yahushua knew his time was coming to an end, he was finna basically go through that baptism he had to be baptized with. He basically started to break the scriptures down and them clearly and plainly, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Said, but I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you.
Right, which has been ordained before the foundation of the world, man. Because even the time Yahushua had to come die for the sacrifice of basically make himself a sacrifice for the sins of Israel, stoning the elect first, that was something ordained before the foundation of the world, man. Going into Hebrews 2 and I think verse 12 when it said behooved him, man. You look at that word behooved, it means in depth, something old, man. So Yahushua had already agreed to that, man. You know. Go ahead, bro. That's it on it.
Matthew 16 and what?
Yeah, 16 and 13.
All right,
This will be the last one.
You want 16 and 13?
Come.
Matthew 16 and 13, it states, when Yahushua came into the coast of Caesarea of Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?
Come.
Verse 14, and they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah's, or one of the prophets.
Right, because they understood reincarnation back then, man. They knew the prophets was coming back and forth, man. Then another thing, Yahushua asked them this, man. You know, because John basically had sent his disciples like asking this either one. Why? Because some of the works Yahushua did, you had some of the prophets that done those works, man. Elijah actually raised the little boy from the dead. Elias raised somebody from the dead, man. You know, so that was just that spirit the Lord put on them, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
All right, verse 15, he said unto them, but whom say ye that I am?
Come.
Verse 16, and Simon Peter answered and said, thou art God, the Son of the living power.
Come.
Verse 17, and Yahushua answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven.
Come. Go ahead, one more. Read.
Man, I got a quick one for you.
Okay.
Hey.
Right, but like Yahushua said, flesh and blood have revealed that unto you, man. You know, but basically the Heavenly Father, man.
Have not revealed.
Huh?
It's in flesh and blood.
Right. Come. Flesh and blood have not revealed that unto you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And this is Job 32 and 8. But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding.
Come.
So when you look up that term spirit, is actually they got it here, Strong's H7307 Rawaka, and it states that breath going into that understanding. You know? So that's basically what Peter, Simon Bar-Jonah had when he understood that that Yahushua is who he said he was, man, through the spirit. Because flesh and blood, no man taught you that. That actually was revealed from Yahushua. That was just a point. All right, back in Matthew 16 and 15, it's like it. It's verse 18, and it states, and I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
Come. Read the last verse, I'll come the next verse.
All right. Verse 19, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven.
Come. I'm gonna read this last precept, then we can close out. This Matthew chapter 11. We start at verse 13. For all the prophets and the law prophesied unto John, and if you will receive it, this is Elias which was to come. Right, and Howbeit asked them if they can receive it, letting you know if you can receive this is Elijah which is to come, man. You know, because the disciples basically they knew the prophecies, and they were like, Lord, they say Elijah must come first, and then he had to tell them, look, Elijah already came, he was John. Then he told them, if you can receive it, this is Elijah, letting you know some men ain't gonna be able to receive it, man. You know, you had something up?
No, I just gonna tell the point that like why Jude said he gonna put us in remembrance though we once knew, because and Peter said he gonna stir by pure mind, because reincarnation was common knowledge back then, but us coming up on that plantation Christianity, you know, we ain't know nothing about reincarnation, but now we coming back into remembrance. Now we understand reincarnation through the scripture, which is another mystery.
Come.
All right.
That's it, bro.
That's it, bro.
Hey, Lord willing, y'all are edified. Hey, all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Shalom.
Shalom.